All right, Shalom. This is Harold One Banyasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders, and Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This lesson today, well, kind of like an update, is going to be dealing with Putin's Vladimir Putin's challenge to the West and to America and its allies, basically, um, to a hypersonic missile duel. So they challenged. Russia has challenged America and its allies, the Dragon and the Beast, to a missile duel of speed and precision. All right. It says Putin dares West. Let me turn this down. Putin dares the West with invincible Mach 10 Oreshnik missile. All right. And again, remember they said Mach 10 is like 7,000 miles per hour. So it could fly 7,000 miles just in 1 hour. And mind you, the scriptures say that Babylon is going to fall in 1 hour once some missiles get shot. So I'm going to try to play this video clip from this We Own or whatever um, news agency. And yeah, man, we're going to do a reaction to it. Bring a couple scriptures. All right. Matter of fact, let's start off with a scripture. Let's go here. This is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly, man. And that's what's happened. That's why this war is ramping up, and these nations are building up their nuclear arsenals. They're having a nuclear arms race, racing to see who can get uranium, like Iran. Other nations like China and Russia are producing mass nuclear warheads, allegedly. All right, it said this, China allegedly produced 100 warheads just last year, and this year they plan on doing even more. All right, and that's a low ball number. That's only the numbers that people know about. China's finding the ways to harness nuclear energy. That's what they heard about them launching that their own sun in the sky. That's them finding ways to harvest and store energy in the sky in a ball, nuclear powered. All right, so finding different ways to store nuclear energy. You see, they got the drone wars going on right now with China. That would come to find out it's China with the drones, allegedly. Um, yeah, man. So all the nations are building up and ramping up, for this great day of Yahweh to implement the Most High's wrath upon this earth. Unknowingly, a lot of people don't even understand how man's goings are of the Most High. How can man understand his own way? So Most High is leading us all to this judgment day, day of judgment. Just like the first judgment was with water, this judgment is going to be with fire. All right. So the great day of Yahweh is near, man. It is near and hasteth greatly. See, they ramping up their missile technologies. The weak are saying they're strong. You know, now they're moving into the realm of hypersonic missiles. Let's get that real quick. All right, what's a hypersonic missile? Hypersonic. A hypersonic weapon is a weapon capable of traveling at a hypersonic speed. So this is a speed challenge. you know, that Putin is putting out there to the West, defined as above Mach 5. So anything above Mach 5 or above 5 times the speed, basically 5 times the speed of sound. That's what it means. Mach 5 is 5 times the speed of sound. So anything above that is called hypersonic. All right. And what's the name? The US has elementary level of hypersonic technology. They haven't reached the status of China and Russia yet. They're lagging in these areas, lagging behind. And the U.S. Army's Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, in collaboration with the U.S. Navy's Strategic Systems Program, recently completed a successful end-to-end flight test. They still testing of a conventional hypersonic missile from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. So they implemented a conventional hypersonic missile. I don't know the difference. I'm not gonna look into it right now. Just to proceed with this lesson. But they're lagging behind, man. All right. So they're able to knock down and defend themselves from some hypersonic missiles, but Russia's saying, yo, this specific one, what is it called? It's called let me get this one real quick. Yeah, Oreshnik. Let's see if I can find hypersonic missile. Sheesh. All right, so the Oreshnik, I forgot what Oreshnik means. Here you go. What does Oreshnik mean in Russia? He warned the West that its next use could be against Ukraine's NATO allies, who allowed Kiev to use longer range missiles to strike inside of Russia. Putin said the missile was called the Oreshnik, meaning hazelnut tree. Damn. Oreshnik is a Russian intermediate range ballistic missile, IRBM, characterized by its reported speed exceeding, so going past 10 times the speed of sound. Damn. According to the Ukrainian military. All right, so, man, jeez, let's get that real quick. Let's go here. Joel 3 and 10. Pull up the blue letter real quick. Another window. All right. Look at Joel 3 and 10. This is Joel 3 and 10. No, Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, so among the nations, man. The Most High is leading them into war, into their own demise. Prepare war. So, what are they doing? Preparing for war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords. So, all these nations are putting all their resources into building up their military and advancing their technology so they can outdo their enemies, their adversaries, which would be like America, NATO, uh, Western Europe, Israel. You know, so nations like Iran, the kings of the East, China, Russia, Turkey, you can go on and on. Syria, India. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So Russia was initially weak until the Most High brought them back, according to Ezekiel 38, which I may get into in a minute. All right. So now the Most High called these nations to be stronger than America. All right. So beat your plowshares into swords, into missiles, and your pruning hooks into spears, man. Something that can be thrown like an arrow, which is those missiles. All right. And with spears, the focus is the tip of it. So not only a sword, which is made to cut in pieces, but a spear, the focus is the head of the spear, which is like the warheads. Let the weak say, I am strong, man. So now they're saying they're strong. All right. It's all about strength with them right now. Who's stronger than the other? I challenge you to a duel. 'Cause that's how strong we are. You can't stop it. Watch this. I'm gonna play the video now. Go ask me. Yeah, I'll go back to that scripture in a minute. Let's play the video. Mm. hmm Mm. You see, Russia got those. He was throwing up the flag, man. You know how people throw up flags, man. They, they, these governments ain't nothing but gangs, man. But he was talking about some of the brigades that's fighting on the battlefield for Russia, and he pulled up their flag, put it behind them. Shit's deep, man. All right, now he's sending in North Korean berserkers this week, which is like they're like a missile by themselves and shit. Uh, a weapon of mass destruction. The North Korean elite soldiers. I was like, I ain't gonna give you missiles. I'm gonna give you my soldiers, the top ones, and that's what's going in there. They like berserkers, man. All right. Um, let me see something. There we go. Mm. He said, "Yo, we ready." He said, "They ready." He said, "Is the other side ready?" He said, choose a target anywhere in Kyiv. For that matter, they probably say anywhere in the world, but anywhere in Kyiv, and they said concentrate all their defenses there and see if they can stop it. See if anybody from the West or their allies can stop it. Nobody can stop it. The missiles, the technology that Russia has is invincible. I did a lesson a few months ago. It said um, Russia's new weapons technology is a gift from God. That's what one of the Russian generals said. They said it's so elite and modernized and advanced that it has to be a gift from God, and it is. Scriptures say that. He said, "He have he the Most High sword is furbished, and he gave it into the hand of um, the waster." You know, he created the waster to destroy. So now let's get this real quick. Second Ezra 16 and go to 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, talking about America and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Yeah, right. Some say that this is a parable, all speaking of the destruction that's going to come on America. But also, ultimately, this is basically talking about World War III. All right. So it's war and destruction going to be all around the world. But the focus is going to be America. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children. See, America need to bewail its citizens, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand, man. All right. So the focus of this destruction is going to be this place, the daughter of Babylon. A sword, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? So these type of missiles, the Lord said He created those missiles for the day of judgment. Who can stop it? He put it into the hands to be handled. So, I got that. I know I got it. So. It's deep, man. Yep, I'm gonna read it from here, so I don't have to mess up my screen. Or can I get it real quick? I probably can. Let me see. Let's go to Ezekiel 21 and 11. All right, here you go. This is Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. So it's been sharpened, meaning advanced for the destruction. Like you take a sword and you sharpen it, you're basically advancing it, for to make a cut, right? And also furbished, so it's also polished and shown to the world and clean, glittering, meaning it's nuclear equipped. All right, so this missile is also being shown to the world. But what happens when that sword that's polished and shown to the world, and then next thing you know, you see that sword with blood all over it? That's what these missiles represent. All right, before them is a Garden of Eden, behind them is a desolate wilderness. Destruction. I mean, they did their job. All right, it is verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, just like a sword. It's been advanced with the hypersonic technology and nuclear capability. They said even some of those missiles they're using over there, Ukraine, they put or somewhere over there, but they put what's that stuff in the pools, man? Chlorine in there, so it can make even a sore, worse slaughter of the people and eating away their flesh and shit. So with atomic energy, nuclear technology, fuel of fire, so it's being advanced, man. Unstoppable to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. See, it's being polished that it may be glitter and be shown to the world. All right. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he have given it to be furbished. See, the Most High gave it to be perfected on the earth, right? All the way from World War II, when he laid a trap for America, Babylon, um, by having them initiate this process of the nuclear age. And since then, there's been nothing but advancements in people like Russia, China, and their technology. All right, and it have and he have Yahweh have given it to be furbished, perfected, or advanced, that it may be handled. See, they're using it. They're like, yo, what you want to do with it? What you want to do? Shoot it anywhere in the world. We got plentiful. Shoot it, and see if you can stop, or put your defenses up, and see if you can stop this jab. All right. It says, he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened. See, hypersonic, fast, IRBMs, intercontinental, equipped with all kind of plutonium, uranium, AI technology, and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. There you go. Not the waster, but the slayer. The waster has been given into the hand of the slayer. Whoever's going to handle these missiles, all those that bend the bow shoot at her, right? All the slayers, especially Russia, it's been given into their hand. That way, say this is a gift from God, man. All right. Let me see if anything else on this one. Nope. So let's go back to here. It says what? What was I reading? Here you go. Second Ezra 16:3. A sword is sent upon you, right? And who may turn it back, man? See, the Most High has advanced these technology and these missiles so extremely that nothing on this earth can stop it. It- years ago you would have thought this to be impossible, but nothing is impossible with the Most High. It's showing His wisdom, how He can just advance something and create something called modernization. So in the kingdom, imagine how He's going to be advancing us, man. Who would have saw this coming for Russia and China and these nations, advancing their technology so high? So like a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? So nobody can be able to stop the destruction. All right, especially once it's shot, nobody gonna be able to stop this sword from being once it's bathed in heaven and it's coming down upon Idumea, America today. Nobody's gonna be able to stop it in the sky. And it says, "What a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?" So nobody gonna be able to stop the Lord's wrath. And once the destruction happens, it said the fire shall not be quenched or put out. All right. Plagues are sent upon you. So what happens from the fire, from the sword? It causes plagues upon the earth, and those plagues go into the seven last plagues. It's like the air down here in Florida get dry when it start getting cold, man. So a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? All right. So it's going to bring fire, and plagues are sent unto you. And what is he that may drive them away? Those plagues, man. All right. And this plagues are going to come from the heavens. you know, and the Lord's going to send His angels. And He said the four archangels, one of them going to take the uh the vials to these other angels with that hold the seven last plagues. All right. And those seven last plagues go into the outcome of the destruction. People eyes burning in their head and tongue melting in their mouth. May a man drive away a hungry lion in the woods, or may any one quench a fire in stubble when it hath began to burn. All right. So once the destruction happens, nobody gonna be able to stop it or bring it back. Look at Ukraine. It's unfixable. The destruction that's happening over there. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. See, no, nobody gonna be able to stop these arrows, these missiles of a strong archer. The mighty Yahweh by Hashem Shai sendeth these plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Man, all right. I'm gonna keep reading. So once the Lord makes a threat, and He said, "I'm gonna give power to these other nations to go against a certain nation," you ain't gonna be able to stop them. Look at all the times in history when the Lord has lifted up a nation on this earth. The Roman Empire. You could read Josephus. You know, we had no chance against the Roman Empire because the Most High raised them up. He had the keys to hell and death. Look at Babylon, how they were to us, but then look how ancient Babylon. Look how the Persians came against them, and then the Persians. Look how the Greeks came against them with Alexander. You'd be like, damn, you would think it's impossible to come against the Persian Empire. They called themselves gods. And then the Greeks with Alexander. But then he just fell. Then you go on and on, all the way up until today. All right, so a fire. So even with Russia, China, and all these nations being advanced, the BRICS nations, you're like, what the hell is this? Digital currency and blockchain and other options for them to deal in business amongst each other and pull away from America. And now you'll think that's it. Nope. Because after that, you're going to get the children of Israel ruling on this earth. Further advancement through Yahweh Shem Shai's wisdom. A fire shall go forth from his wrath. See it? It's really a message from the Most High. This wrath that's going to be on the earth. It's going to be in the form of fire. And who is he that can quench it? Trump. Trump ain't going to be able to stop it. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Meaning, it said around his throne is lightnings and thunder. So it represents judgment. So when the Most High gives his judgment, who's not going to be afraid? Even the angels tremble in his presence. The Lord shall threaten. So if he makes a threat, which he did through prophecy, the Most High made a threat to Esau and to two-thirds in these heathens. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. So when he arrives, they're going to be like powder before him. All right. These nations and their armies and technology. The earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep. Let me get to the point. Verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. See, somebody that's shot of a strong archer, an arrow that's shot of a strong archer cannot be stopped. Somebody real strong and they shoot that joint straight. You know, they're doing a kung fu move. They try to chop in the half. You can't do that. So gonna take his damn nail him to the damn tree. You know, to the wall. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. So the Most High made it these hypersonic missiles. You know, strong. He said the weak say I'm strong. So the Most High gave these nations the strength that they have. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. See, they've been sharpened. To make a what? A sore slaughter. It says what? And shall not miss. Try to stop it. They ain't gonna miss. And Putin knows that. Imagine you having that technology. And most I get, he's like, yo, I wish you would. The end and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So now we're at the time where they're talking about beginning to shoot those IRBMs in the ICBMs, and also hypersonic, meaning fast. Behold, the plagues are sent. It's it. The Most High already sent it out. He already put it's already sent from the heavens. It's just gonna happen and manifest upon the earth, and shall not return. See, the judgment's already in place. Most High already spoke it. It's in prophecy. We can read it right in the scriptures. What's going to happen to this place? So ain't no turning it back. And shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled. It's already started, man. And shall not be put out. World War III, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Wow. All right. So this duel, this test that Russia want to do, is prophetic. All right. Let the weak say I am strong, and they challenging them. All right. So now they're moving into the realm of hypersonic warfare, which is pre-nuclear. It has the power of a nuke. Same type of destructive power, but without the radiation and the nuclear fallout. Uh, Zephaniah 1 and 14, the great day of Yahweh is near. See, this is his time, his judgment that the Most High is bringing. And it is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh and mighty men, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So anybody that's into the war or the military, or the police department, all that, man, they're gonna have to be set up to defend to defend this shit. And they're gonna be really going up against them Lord, because it's the most high's judgment. You ain't gonna be able to stop it. It's gonna be crime everywhere. The most high gonna um send basically war upon the earth, man. Nations gonna be going against each other's neighbor against neighbor. the day That day is a day of wrath. See, oh, why is this happening? Why would he do that? Because it's his wrath, man. He's angry. A day of trouble and distress. Mayday, mayday. A day of wasteness. See, the waster. See, that way I say, um, this day shall be like no other. It's gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, a day of wasteness. Matter of fact, let's get that. Right. Um, I don't want to get that. I'm gonna get something else real quick. Damn, I spelled that wrong. All right, here we go. Let's go here. This is Daniel 12 and 1. And and at that time, all right, because I was about to get scripture where it says, the day coming that shall burn as an oven. All right, but I don't want that one. Malachi 4 and 1. Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. See, we're gonna need the angels to protect us. Psalms 91. But it's like even in these camps, you have ranking. You know, in life, you have a pecking order. They call it even the circle of life. There's order. The Most High deals with order. It's like some people in these camps don't like order. You know, they don't like being led by another man. But even the angels have order. You know, Yahweh Shai is the top angel, and under him is Michael. All right, which sends orders to the other angels, and those four angels, including Michael, give orders to the seven angels, and the seven angels give orders to more other angels. See that? That's how it works, all the way from the top, from Yahweh. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince. So he's a prince as well, which standeth for the children of thy people. So he stand for the elect. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Right? You had wars. You had what's it called, sedition. You know you have a lot of. You've even had World War II happen. But this is going to be advanced even more with technology today, and more nations having access to the waster. All right, so this is like no other time on Earth. When they dropped those IRBMs, the Oreshnik missile, they said that's the first time ever in life somebody dropped something that fast on the Earth. They have hypersonic, but beyond Mach 10 and to send it into battle. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. See, that's how you know that time of this time right here of trouble is talking about the day of deliverance. All right. Everyone that should be found written in the book. So what time? Let's get that. Why not? Let's get it. 4:1. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. See, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day of that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. That day is a day of trouble. That day is going to what? Burn them up. All right. The day of Yahweh's judgment. So let me get something else real quick. Let's go back to Zephaniah. Zephaniah 1:15. That day is a day of wrath. See, of Yahweh's wrath, of immense anger and fury. The Lord is going to let it out through fire upon his earth. A day of trouble. See, Jacob's trouble, or Malachi 4:1, day of trouble. That was Daniel chapter 12. And distress, Mayday, Mayday, a day of wasteness and desolation, man. They're gonna be desolate. The nation's gonna be so destroyed, they're not gonna have any help or be able to help themselves. A day of darkness and gloominess, nuclear fallout. A day of clouds and thick darkness, which goes into radiation. All right, and nuclear winter. Without the sun, you get winter. Cold. So this thing's gonna be a nuclear winter with crops, and the fish in the sea is gonna uh, uh, be destroyed as well. A day of trumpet, a day of the trumpet and alarm, right? So right now everybody think themselves to be in good case, but that day is gonna be the day of uh, the trumpet and alarm. All right. It says, "Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the Lord have not done it?" The trumpet of what? A sound of battle is in the land. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. So yeah, put up your defenses. All these nations in cities in America, the United States, that got all kind of defenses and missile defenses, right? They're going to be obliterated by Russia and its allies, according to prophecy. They ain't gonna be able to stop it. They said this, the scriptures say they should not be able to put it off. Once the destruction falls upon them, I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men. Right? You see them, it's like, damn, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with America? Why are they siding with Israel and claiming to be what's the word? You know, singling out Russia and China and trying to leave them by themselves, and really they're excluding America. Excluding themselves, digging a ditch for somebody else, but really it's for themselves. And they're walking like blind men with the decisions they're making, with the puppet regime that's in power right now in America, leading leading America into this war. Because they have sinned against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust. See, it's gonna become part of the soil, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath, right? Because all the taxes we pay, most of it goes to China, and America owes Russia, still owes them the gold from the Nixon shock, right? The Nixon shock in the 1970s when he took all the gold from Russia. He took the gold standard from off the dollar, all right? So, nothing, you know, they ain't gonna be able to pay their way out of, or hey, I'll remove some sanctions off of you, or you know, Russians like I don't care. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, of Yahweh's jealousy. Yahweh's jealous over his people. That's what this destruction is coming for. For he shall what make even a speedy riddance. So what is Russia um, moving into the realm of now with war? Speed, saying, "Yo, who's faster than me?" He's saying he like Billy the Kid with the missiles. It says, or like Quick from Harlem Nights. So the Lord, the Most High, has it set up for this to be a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. 1 hour, 200 million, which I believe to be warheads, but missiles are going to hit this place. All right, it's going to be a speedy riddance. It's all about speed, power, and might, giving Russia and these nations godlike power. All right, so let's I'm gonna play a little bit more of this clip. Hmm. Oh, here you go. Here you go. He says, as of today, there's no way you can stop it. They could take over the world right now. Which man, look. Let me get this real quick. This second Ezra 15 and 34. It says, behold, clouds from the east, the kings of the east, Russia leading the way, and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm, man. They're gonna be full of power and destruction. Nations like China, all those BRICS nations, wrath. See that wrath goes into hypersonic speed, nuclear power, all kind of technology and weaponry, swords that are sharpened and made for sore slaughters, all for the Most High's wrath and fire and storm. Storm meaning like an army taking over something destructive. All right, that's what the kings of the east, they're gonna show up like that when they fully take action against the west. They shall smite one upon another, meaning they're gonna be going to war in what you call Armageddon. All right, meaning dropping missiles on each other. All right. So once it goes nuclear or hypersonic, it says what they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth. So it's gonna go nuclear. You know. So imagine an unstoppable missile with also nuclear warheads on it, controlled by AI technology like a drone, can invade any target. Come on, man. Let's get that. Oop, my bad. One second. This is what I want right here. I can find things faster on my phone. There you go. That's what I want, Joel. Joel 2 and 3. Joel 2 and 3. Let's go here real quick. This is Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. So right, we're sounding we're sounding the alarm way before the destruction comes. Right out in the streets. Wisdom cry without in the streets. That's where our alarm is at. The Lord gave us the early alarm, the prophets, so we can go out and warn the people of Israel, Israelites. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, right? For the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. All right, so they're going to be trembling when they hear about these kings of the east smiting down and dropping missiles, advanced hypersonic and nuclear technology over there in what they call the Middle East, because they're going to know that that same destruction is coming to this place, which they're talking about an alleged possible attack from China real soon with these drones. Joel 2 and 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess. There it goes again. Nuclear fallout. A day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, like the same way the morning spreads on the mountains, is the same way that those nuclear plumes are going to spread out. A great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, talking about these missiles, and behind them a flame burneth. So in the warhead, it creates fire, and also the propulsion system is nuclear uh, propulsion. All right. After World War II, a lot of these nations moved into the realm of nuclear energy. for their aircraft carriers, for their uh, uh, missiles, submarines. All right, submarines can stay under the water longer, being nuclear powered. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them, a desolate wilderness. These missiles, they're going to leave nothing but destruction behind. They're not created to bring flowers and dandelions on the earth. These missiles are brought to destroy all of that. All right, alter nature and humanity, turn people into mutants or nothing, turn them into chaff or dust. And behind them, a desolate wilderness or a desert. Yea, nothing shall escape them, man. See, they ain't gonna escape, run into bunkers. They ain't gonna escape it. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, meaning powerful and running fast. And as horsemen, so shall they run. So as horsemen, meaning having what a horseman have, they have direction. All right, running to their mark, running to the blueprint that was laid out for them to follow, the orders, the commands with AI technology, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. All right, so it's gonna sound loud like an army going by. Like when you hear the planes going over your house, but it's gonna be a bunch of them. The same way in World War One and World War Two, they would have spoken of in Revelation 9, those jets fighters with one man or two men in the cockpit, and they would drop the missile out, and then it advanced. Revelation 9 speaks about the Most High advancing their technology all the way to the point it is today. All right. So also like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. So it can be like a cooking oven going over people's houses. You're gonna hear the crackling of the cooking from it. All right. Like an oven going over your house. As a strong people, as a strong people, so it's not gonna be humans, it's gonna be as strong people set in battle array. So these missiles gonna be set up in formation in battle array. Meaning they're gonna have be hitting strategic marks. All right, strategic points in America on the soil. That's why you have people like or people with somebody with these drones surveying the lands or where to strike. Military bases, nuclear housing centers. Right, think uh, command centers. They shall run like mighty men. See, they're gonna run fast. These missiles gonna be fast, hypersonic. They shall climb the wall like men of war. So they're gonna be able to evade any wall or defenses. So they're gonna be able to go around it, climb right over it. So if somebody shoot up a missile deterrent, they're gonna go right around. The missile gonna go right around it. They shall march every one on his ways. They shall not break their ranks, man. Nothing will stop them from where they're targeted to hit. It's crazy. So this is all scriptural, hypersonic and unstoppable. You can't stop it because of the speed and it evades any type of defense. Neither shall one thrust upon another, meaning they're not going to be stopped or hit. They shall walk every one in his path when when they fall upon the sword. So if they do get hit, they shall not be wounded. So these missiles are not going to be destroyed. They're not going to be stopped. All right. They shall run to and fro in the city, zooming all over the damn place here in America. They shall run upon the walls, evading all kind of missile deterrents and defenses. They shall climb up upon the houses, all right, entering airspaces, and command centers. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. There you go, entering into America's airspace in different cities, all right, states. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble. You know, the sun and the moon. So imagine that the missiles, there's going to be so many missiles out in space, it's going to affect the atmosphere. And the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. That's because of nuclear fallout. So after these missiles are in the heavens, it's going to quake once it hits the ground, and that explosion, 200 million, is going to um, quake so far, it's going to affect the planets and the stars and sun, everything that's orbiting around the Earth. All right. It says, um, and Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. So these missiles are part of his. He said he has opened his armory. This is his armory, and he has brought forth the waster to destroy. For so, um, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. Right, he is strong that bendeth the bow. For the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? So who's gonna be able to stop it? There you go again. See that America was proud, like, yeah, we can do whatever we want, boasting, idolatry, destroying people all over the earth. Lord, like, I got a surprise for you. Keep on going, Esau. I got something for you. All right, so they say you're gonna make a speedy riddance. It says uh 35. They shall smite one upon another, right? World War III Armageddon. And they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth. So it's going to be ultimately this is going to lead to those hypersonic nuclear level ballistic missiles or whatever being shot um over different countries all over the earth, even their own star. So ultimately Russia's going to drop their own missiles as well, but they're going to be handing them out to other nations, right? Helping them be strong as well. So imagine North Korea going to have the technology, hypersonic. So they're gonna say you can't stop it. China too. Imagine Iran getting it. Whoo, man! If Iran gets that technology, and then Israel keep talking about their David Sling and uh, I forgot the other one name, but they got all kind of missile defenses over there. The Iron Dome, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. So it's gonna be a lot of death on the earth, destruction. All right, so I'm gonna get back to this video. There you go. He said the Oreshnik will soon enter serial. I think that's what she said. Serial production, meaning continued. Serial production, meaning rapid production. And what else? There you go. There you go. Is what? What? Let's get that. Come on, man. Oh, you know where I'm. Y'all know where I'm going with it. I said what? Ezekiel 38 and let's get to the point. But 38 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog. See, we're against Russia, but the Lord's saying focus on them because they're the ones that's going to be the bring the destruction according to prophecy and prophesy against it. Right, the land of Magog or Crimea or Moscow, the chief prince of Meshach or Moscow and Tubal, and prophesy against them and say, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, I am against thee. See, the Lord is still against Russia. All right. O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, basically the chief house, they call Russia the motherland, of that USSR, United Soviet Social um, Revolution, I think it's called, um, or the Soviet Union also, which came after the USSR due to the Red Army. Anyway, it says, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. So turn Russia back into that Soviet Union mind state and wanting to take power and lead again. See, Russia took the back seat and let America lead, and they trusted in America. That's why the Lord said that they were drunken and they were mad, meaning foolish. All right, Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that had made all the earth drunken. So Russia and China, all those nations, they trusted in America to lead the way. So now Russia wants to take the lead and bring all those nations. He wants to bring all those nations from the old Soviet Union back under the protection of or the rulership of Moscow and all thine army. So I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. So the Most High is the one emboldening, giving Russia his confidence and bringing them forth onto the scene for these last days of prophecy. And all thine army. So, and all the army is being advanced as well. Horses and horsemen. All right. So, all kind of technology and soldiers. All of them clothed with all sorts of armor. All right. The advanced technology. Uh, Even a great company with bucklers and shields, man. So they're gonna have all kind of stuff to protect them personally, and conventional weapons to protect them with technology. All right, the shields, all kind of defenses. All of them also what handling swords. So all these nations gonna have those missiles. Persia, Ethiopia, all right, the African nations. Wow, once they get that technology, they part of the BRICS. Persia, Iran and its allies, Libya and its allies, right? With them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands. All right, some say basically this whole thing is talking about Turkey. All right, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters. So Turkey, northern Turkey, and all its allies. All right. Now, because southern Turkey is kind of allied with America or the West, but northern Turkey also dealing with Istanbul. Um, they're kind of against the West. All right. Be thou prepared. See, the Lord making them ready and they prepared. Let's see what prepared means. He said, "Be thou prepared." It says, "What? Be thou established, ready, established, provided." The Lord providing them with their weaponry. Be thou set, order, confirmed. All right, like a bear also means enough, meaning fully equipped and ready for this battle. Preparation. To be set up, to be established, to be fixed, to be firmly established. Wow. To make ready, prepare, provide, furnished, to arrange, get in order, to be restored. Right. So now you see Russia back on the scene and even more dominant than before, going into a nuclear arms race again. All right. So let's get back to the point. It says, "Be thou prepared." So Russia's prepared with their weaponry, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company. So Russia's preparing these other nations so they can protect Russia, like North Korea, and so that they can protect themselves from the oppression of America and the West. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and thy company, the allies that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right. So the situation with Iran is not over. The situation with Syria is not over. All they got to do is give all these weaponry and technology into the hands of Iran or those BRICS nations. All right. So they're being prepared and they're preparing their company, their allies that are joined with them, the BRICS nations, and be it said assembled and Russia set up to guard them. How they are guarding them? One with defenses, with military, with technology, with information that they're about to get attacked, like Iran, and also putting these weapons and defenses into the hands of these nations like Syria, like North Korea, Iran, China. All right. So that's prophecy, man. Once again. Mm, check it out. Mm. They said they were Belarus. Come on, man. They said they're going to receive these missiles free of charge. All right. Let's get that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me get this real quick. Jeremiah 50 and 14. This is Jeremiah 50 and 14. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about." All right. So all these nations are coming together and their focus is on America, also known as spiritual Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, so all the ones that have this technology, that have hypersonic missiles or whatever, shoot at her, spare no arrows. See, the Most High going to command them, whether they know it or not, and they're going to dump out all their missiles onto this place. They always talked about denuclearization. Well, this is how they're going to do it. They're going to cast in all their swords onto this place. Shoot at her, spare no arrows. right? Because the air was not going to miss anyway. So it's like, yeah, just keep launching them. The Most High, like, I got you. For she have sinned against Yahweh. Shout against her round about. She have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls, her defenses are thrown down. This place is going to be defenseless. For it is given. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she have done. Do unto her. Man. All right. He said, what? Do unto her. And that not only what she's done to us, what this place America has done to us, but also, let me get that real fast. As she has done, do double unto her. Here you go. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine through America's philosophy and domination on the earth, demonocracy and war, bloodshed, the dollar. What he is a proud man. See, they became proud. Neither keepeth at home, set up military bases all over the world, and the back on the doorsteps of other nations like Russia, who enlarges his desires as hell. So they bring hell and death all over the earth, and cannot be satisfied. All right, same way the grave is not satisfied, willing to consume, but gathereth unto him all nations. See, and heapeth unto him all people. So they want to dominate over everybody. America. Shall not all these take up a um? No, this is what I want. I want to get to the point. Right, verse 20, verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall what? Spoil thee. Do unto her as she have done. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth, and evil covetousness, greed. All right, gain gotten by ill means, robbing, stealing, and killing. Ill-gotten gain. That's what they call it. Woe to him that coveteth, and evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high. See, for America to be ruling, they'll sweep you, trip you up, and knock your nation down just so America could stand. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and have sinned against thy own soul. All right. So what it said, double unto this place what it has done to the world, and especially to the children of Israel. So it said, what? Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself and those that be assembled unto thee. Look at these nations, man. Belarus, all these other nations. Nope. But they just now testing their stuff, man. Testing they man. You late to the game, man. See? Yo, Russia's saying they're ready, but you gotta get yo, that's crazy, man. Let me get this real quick. Wow. Russia's saying they're ready. You gotta get ready though. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Ain't that the saying? So Russia, America can talk all they want, is not ready. So this thing gonna happen quick. It's gonna happen soon. It gotta happen soon, man. The prophecy still gotta play out, but it's gotta be soon because they're not gonna allow America time to get ready. Isaiah 30 and 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. It's ready. Everything is ready. Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking forth cometh suddenly at an instant. All right. So it's going to be instantly, instantaneous, the destruction. And it's ready to fall. It's ready. Uh, oh, no. So, okay. Let me get it on here. My phone faster. So, like, I'm just looking, get this precept in the Apocrypha. There you go. Sirach. That's what I want. Let's get Sirach. This thing here be tripping sometimes. So, like, man. Share this one so you can see what I'm doing. All right, let's go to Sirach 39. That's what I want. Get straight to it. 31. It says what? These things are ready. Everything's ready. Uh, what's this? Sirach 39 and 27? No, 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, right? Just like the bees and the reptiles upon the earth is already upon the earth before we was even put on the earth. And these things are put here for torments. Yeah, the circle of life and all that, but also for torments on people. For instance, like the sun is made for harvest to give light, the heat, but it also can be used to scorch man upon earth if they don't act right. Same way with fire, you can use it to kindle a fire to warm your house and your family, or or it can be used to destroy. So there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and those missiles are only created for vengeance. they, they ain't created for two purposes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. See? So when they get poured out upon the earth, they should smite upon the earth multiple stars, right? When that get poured out on the earth, it's really appeasing the wrath of Yahweh. Fire, see? And hail, famine, death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction, the missiles. What? They shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be what? They shall be ready upon the earth when need is. So when the time is right, everything is already ready. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Wow. Most High is powerful. All right. So Russia said they ready. He said America and its allies, y'all got to get ready. that's that's called being oh, what's that? Damn. Um. Mm, mhm. Yep. Here we go. Damn. Sheesh. I might get both of these. All right. So it says here, right? Let me get to the point. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, no more power in the earth, no more manipulation of these nations around the world, right? The hammer of the earth is being broken. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? They're not going to be called that, oh, beautiful for gracious skies, all that bullshit, all right? The golden city. Take the millstone and grind mill and cover the lots, right? America can become a third world country. This is the point. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. All right. So America's exposed, man. All their weak points is being shown to the nations. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. The fact that they're powerless now. I will take vengeance. I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord is the one that's already fighting against this place spiritually. All right. So let's get this. Nahum 3 and 5. Nahum 3 and 5. It says what? Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. The fact that it's powerless, you know, and ineffective in the world now. So Russia sees it. They can see that America's not ready. The hammer of the earth is not ready. What? Damn. So it's deep. It's deep. Mm. So they basically take back all of that. That's what I said. Chief Prince of Meshach and Tubal. So all of that area that's around Russia, they basically can take it back right now if they wanted to. There you go, man. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this one up, man. But end it with one precept. Why not? This is Revelations 18:4. This is Revelations 18. Going 4. Yeah, Revelation 18:4 says here, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." So this is going to happen on the day of destruction. The elect going to be taken up and saved from this destruction faster than a hypersonic missile, faster than the Oreshnikov. The elect going to be taken up quicker than that in the twinkling of an eye, quicker than you can blink your eyes. That ye may be, that ye may, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, of America's plagues, with that destruction, that fire. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she hath rewarded you, double unto her, double according to all her works. That's why this destruction is going to be with fire, explosiveness. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she have glorified herself through covetousness and evil covetousness, and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's America. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. Not just part of it, but completely, all the FEMA zones in this place, America. For strong is Yahweh who judgeth her. Man. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication have done business with America, that's still allied to America, and live deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, meaning these nations like Japan that is so allied with America and Israel, which most likely going to get destroyed around the same time, according to prophecy. These nations are going to be standing afar off, like the Philippines, and saying, "What? Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, America, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." 1 hour. But mind you, the elect gonna be taken out of here in a twinkling of an eye. It's gonna have to be fast and quick. All right, so let's go back to all right, so yeah, man. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully I still had sound through this whole video. I'm gonna go back and check this damn internet. But with that, I'm gonna end it. Hopefully it was edifying, and I'm gonna say shalom.